for this race. It's going to be the best of the Rolling Highlands Stage 3. And also, it's not a D race. It's a C race. Yes, a C race. When starting out here, I thought I was going to get smoked off the starting line. The majority of these riders in C, and normally I'm in the D level. However, shockingly, surprisingly, I'm actually keeping up with these individuals. No, I'm not in front like I'm doing in the D all the time, but I am right in the pack still. And my mind is like, what's going on here? These guys should be pulling away from me. These guys should be cranking out 400 or 500 watts. I'm sitting here at 300 pushing really hard, however, but yeah, I'm not in 40th and 47th place right now. I'm in 27th. I'm staying with these individuals. At this point in the race, I'm kind of wondering what's going on here. Usually these D races, you're focusing on pushing well above 200 almost the entire race. I'm in a C race here, and I'm only at 177 watts right now. Is it the fact that maybe I'm in this large group in the draft? I'm not going downhill. I'm going up a side of hill here, and at this point, I'm feeling like I'm pushing less in the C than what I would be doing in the D. Maybe it's just tactics. Maybe it's the draft. I'm not sure. But really at this point, I'm, like I said earlier, shocked that I'm with this group yet. Yet alone, I'm not having to crank it out 300 watts just to stay at this point. that last hill kind of did it here. I believe this is where, actually, I'm not catching up here. Let's give it a second here. I know at one point these guys do break away. I thought it was right there, but I could be wrong. We'll give it a second. So I am cranking out a lot of watts, 250, 300. However, looking at their stats too right now, they're cranking out 3.0s, 2.6s, 2.8s. I mean, whatever I'm doing, they're not doing the same, if not more. Yeah. And I think, like I said, this is where I think the pack just starts, or the front pack pulls away here. I'm pushing hard, and these guys are probably pushing light, and yeah, they just go slowly beyond me. You may ask, what am I doing here? Why am I in a C race? Why am I not in a D race? I am technically not at a Class C level right now. I am still a Class D. I think last race I did was right at 2.3 kilowatts to, what is it called? Watts to kilograms, or what do you want to say? Or kilowatts. However, I'm staying in front of the D. But the main reason is, I was talking to Joey today, and he wanted to race with me, but he's at 2.6. The categorization for D is, I think, 1 or 0 up to 2.5 watts per kilo. So he's right over it, barely over it, and it didn't let him join the D group. I said, hey dude, you know, just put on an extra 10-15 pounds in Strava, or Zwift even. I mean, not Strava, yeah, Zwift, and you'll probably be back to that Class D level. But he didn't want to do that. He wouldn't be accurate. He wouldn't be honest, which is, I guess, good for him. He shouldn't be cheating anyways. No one should be cheating. So, like, I told him, like, well, we still can race together. However, I can go up a level, but I'm going to get smoked. However, like I said, starting off, I didn't get smoked. I kind of hung around for a little bit, like 5 minutes, not long at all. But right now, we're not last place, which I thought we would be last, if not close to last. I believe it's, 32nd out of 47. So, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be doing. In a way, I'm happy, but in a way not, because I lost that lead group, and look at where we're at now. No one's around us. And I know this can get boring. Just watch me ride, you know, not on a workout, just riding out there. So what we're going to do here, we're going to kind of fast forward. So I eventually did catch up. The person I did eventually catch up to, well, I guess we'll wait for a second here, and I guess you guys will find out. "16 minutes later, we were finally able to actually catch up to somebody. While we were riding through these 16 minutes, there was people passing, not many, a couple. I might have passed one or two, but my main point here is at least staying with somebody when I'm recording here. It makes it a little more interesting. And to make it even more interesting, the person that we caught up to was Joey. So this actually made me really happy. Like, I caught to Joey, and I thought at this point, okay, he's slowing down. Maybe he's going to try to draft me and pull me back. However, after the race, talking to him, he says no, he was pushing it, and he was right where he was supposed to be. But yeah, look at my watch, 2.6. I'm at 2.7, 2.9. He's averaging 2.6 usually, so he's doing his average. I'm doing a little over my average, which is awesome in a way, really good. Heart rate's sitting at about 150, 160-ish. And another thing too, you might be asking, if you've been watching other videos, I got a different layout here. So what I did, or what I have been doing, was I've been using my iPad connected to my Mac to record, and then a GoPro for overlay footage. So at the end, it kind of sucked because I had to kind of match stuff back and forth to make it work. But since then, I removed the Mac, I removed the iPad, and I used one of my spare desktops. So I set that up with Zwift, got that all going, got OBS on there to record, got a webcam going, and literally right before this race, this webcam took a crap. I was like, what the heck? So I had to use the GoPro again. So I still had the GoPro. However, the GoPro has a wide field of view. You can't really focus on me. As you can see down the lower left-hand corner, it's pretty large. And I literally had 5 minutes to get everything ready here prior to this race, or it's actually prior to the warm-up. Usually do a warm-up before the race, but yeah, I was rushing. However, since then I bought a different webcam, and hopefully it's going to be better going forward. Also, 2 reasons I'm doing this. Layout is one thing. I can hopefully have the webcam going recording, so I have to overlay with the GoPro footage and kind of match them up in post, so everything will be just one video. And the second thing, the main reason, is I am trying sauce. If you haven't heard it, just go to YouTube and use Zwift sauce or something. But in the next video, you guys will see it. It gives you overlays. Right now, I kind of have it running, but I'm having issues with throwing in the screen because I'm not in window mode. I'm in full screen, so every time I click on something, it literally disappears. So with the sauce right now, on my other screen where I have OBS, I have a couple, I don't know, say dashboards, grids, or something up. One of them is the draft meter, which when I was with that big group was awesome because it was like saying I was saving like 50 to 60 watts or so. Third thing is the elevation chart, which I was having issues, which didn't come back up. And did I say third or second? I don't know. But anyways, the next thing is the nearby athletes and the wattage. So I can tell, how do you say, the output of people pushing, and then the nearby athlete things, not groups. I have it set. There's so many parameters. For the parameters I have, I believe it's the intensity, wattage, distance. So actually, prior to catching Joey here, I was been watching last, so I think it was 16 minutes. Probably about 10 minutes in, we were bouncing between 200 feet to 800 feet, 200 to 900, back and forth. Like, I'm going to catch them, but it's going up and down. However, with that grid, with the nearby athletes, I have HR going, which is heart rate. Right now, I'm pushing nearly 160-ish. Joey is pushing 170s. So, like I said before, is he waiting for drafting me or not, or what's going on here? Why am I catching up to Joey? Why is he sitting there? No, he's pushing it, and I guess after thinking about it, him holding 170 heart rate, that's close. I think his max is 180, so he's almost there, right? So yeah, he's not letting me just slide by here. He's pushing. He's trying to keep up here, and like I said, I'm kind of amazed, right? I'm not sure if you watched the workout. I think it was the last one, the one before it, where I went up the volcano, did the climb portal, then went back up the volcano. Well, the second time I went up the volcano is, I think I had his ghost, and I beat his ghost. And this is when he was in top shape. I mean, we're both in the same shape right now with winter months, but I had to push it to beat that ghost. And right now I'm staying in front of him. Believe me, he heard about this later. So this went on for a little while here, going back and forth. Joey is staying with me, but majority of the time I was ahead, pulling Joey, except for hills, as you can see here. He'll pull away a little bit, but then I'll jump right back ahead. And Joey, if you're listening, yes. God, my voice, I'm sorry. I was pulling. For once in my lifetime, you were drafting me. That doesnn't come by very often, but it was happening here. And for you that don't know Joey and kind of what I'm talking about, like, dude, what are you talking about here? Joey's like 6 foot. Not big. I mean, fairly fit, but 6 foot. With his height, with me being 5'9", sitting behind him outside in the real life is enormous draft factor, or what you can achieve behind him. I swear, holding the same power and hopping behind Joey, I could probably pick up about a mile to 2 miles an hour. Jumping out, I gotta jump up about 100, 150 watts just to keep up. Or that was before, maybe not going forward. But anyways, we're going to keep going back and forth here. Like I said, Joey took up the hill a little bit, but I jumped right in front. He caught up here. He's going to eventually join back up here real shortly. So, actually I thought Joey would have caught up, but he never really did. He just kind of stayed about 2 seconds back, 1 second back. We get to this hill climb, and yeah, he's pushing it. I think he's trying to catch up to me right now. But what Joey doesn't know is I'm pushing as well, but I have this feather here. And I've been holding this feather just for this moment. I don't want Joey to beat me. I want to beat him. So we got this little incline coming up here shortly. Yeah, I think, yeah, just hit it right there. And we've been pushing. Yeah, I'm hitting 3.9. He's hitting 4.1s. I'm at 4.1 as well. We're about the same wattage, but I probably just reduced my weight to his weight. And with having that little bit of lead, I stayed basically just as far away from him as I started, just as far away as I started the hill climb, if not further, because as you can see, I'm still pushing 4. And he's at 3. So we're going to take this. We'll get first place here. Probably first race I ever beat Joey in. Hopefully more, or many more to come. But yeah, also with this, I think it was 2.3 I said before. My average for a race. I think it's going to be 2.4 here. Yeah, there it is. So 2.4. Averaging about 228 watts. I'm feeling good with that. I think Joey was 2.6. I'm not sure what the wattage is, but maybe with the C races, it might be a good thing. It helps me pick up faster, or not faster, but pick up more watts easier. Push myself more to the limit, and it's always nice to go above and beyond your normal area of, I don't know if you want to say workout, your normal zone. So going forward, yes, like to race with Joey more, but to do it to go and see, but it's not going to be all that bad.